Oh, mock draft.
Mock draft
5.0.
5.0. Now, typically we just go right in. Is there any sort of stipulation you want to throw on this draft? Otherwise, we're going to raw dog it, I believe. And
This is the bandwagon boys draft. We can do whatever the F we want. I just don't want to draft Genty.
yeah, let's do that. We won't draft Genty.
Like, what are you looking for in this draft?
I want a halfback, a wide receiver, and an O-lineman in the first three, and I don't think that's changed, to be honest.
I got a stipulation.
Okay.
We can only trade back once.
I like one trade.
Okay. Only one trade at all.
Before we hop in.
If you got him.
So this is not updated. All I did was pop the public and PFF in the middle. Do you want to make any more adjustments here?
Is it always up there for more on draft for needs?
These are, I didn't touch any of those. I didn't touch care for position value, draft for needs, or randomness.
You could go draft for needs down a click or two, and we see what it does, or whatever.
I just want to see what it does. But me personally, I have not noticed much difference between public and PFF board. They're almost like
the same.
Mock draft.
Tennessee Titans on the clock.
On the clock. We're going slow. We're going to slow roll to our 12th. First to go, Travis Hunter.
Okay.
Next, Aston Giante.
Oh, okay,
what
pause.
the Wow, Aston Giante goes number 2 to the Cleveland Browns. Are you f***ing kidding me? It's to Will Campbell went tackle to New York. McMillan, wide receiver to the Pats. Abdullah Carter finally goes to the Jags.
Okay, Mason Graham.
Graham goes to the we've not seen one quarterback off the board. This is nuts. Why am I pausing?
I was just gonna say, are we sitting at 12?
No, there's no reason to. There's no reason. Jets are on the clock, and they select Tyler Warren. Damn it, that maybe would have been a guy.
That would have been
Jade Barron.
Okay,
there we go.
Pause. So that's so yeah.
There's no point to pause. Let's just keep
I
rolling.
was just gonna say, because in chat they're talking about
Armand Membo. What are these quarterbacks?
Did we do a non-quarterback draft?
Oh my God, they've dropped down.
Hey, that could happen.
It could happen. I doubt it. So let me just read the next 5 dudes here on the board. Here we have Malachi Stark, safety from Georgia, James Pierce Jr., edge from Tennessee, Mike Green, edge from Marshall, Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan, Luther Burden III, wide receiver from Missouri, and Kenneth Grant, defensive interior from Michigan. Any of those guys stand out to you? I mean, we're getting Malachi Starks has dropped a little bit in terms of his rank. He's now being drafted at the 18th overall pick. For my money, Will Johnson, Luther Burden III, or Kenneth Grant.
This is a funky draft. I say we trade back. I'd say we use this to
It's 8 back. But here's our guys. What do you think? Who are you looking for here?
Bring up Will Johnson. I like
6'2", 202.
I like the idea of a cornerback, even though we just grabbed Kaiir Elam from the Bills. Jenkins.
I don't know if I love the cornerback in one, though.
Yeah, no, neither do I. Jenkins Gaming says, take Sanders. We've never taken Sanders. Take him at 1. Shadur Sanders?
Yeah. Jenkins, I love you, but it didn't happen. I think Luther Burden, man.
I like Luther Burden III.
Burden is an ideal 5-tool multi-sports athlete for the receiving position in the NFL. The first-rounder talent is a well-rounded as they come displaying the ability to succeed at any receiver spot on the field. I think we gotta go with Luther Burden, man.
He stayed close to home because he wanted his entire family to be able to come out and watch him play in Missouri. Can you just scroll down just a little bit more? Okay, so the other one that you would be looking at possibly could be Ibuka. Like, we do have options here. We don't necessarily have to go. So if we're looking at the wide receiver between Golden, Ibuka, and Luther Burden III, out of those 3, you think Luther Burden is our wide receiver to grab?
No, I just think Luther Burden. I don't think
any of those guys.
Our next trade would be 20 back to at least the 20th pick. Probably not going to get a Emeka Egbuka, and I don't want to give up Luther Burden and Emeka Egbuka to draft Kelvin Banks Jr., Cam Ward, Derek Harmon, Darius Alexander.
What I'm saying is, when we're looking at this, we could go down a couple spots. I wouldn't be against drafting Emeka Egbuka right here.
I'm just telling you. This is what I'm saying. That we could trade back to would be the 20th pick with the Denver Broncos. I don't love it. It's 8 picks back.
And I don't love it either, but I wasn't even saying trade back. I was just saying, do we just pick up Egbuka instead over Burden?
No.
Yeah, you want to go with the higher. You want to get the nice little chunk.
I don't think Ibuka's. I think Ibuka's like 5th ranked. I don't think he should be ahead of Golden.
Burden?
Want me to pull the trigger on this trade?
Hey, this is
It's the one trade we get.
I'm only into it if you're into it. It has to be
I'm not
unanimous.
against it. Let's do it.
Let's cook.
Let's lock it up.
Let's
Let's
cook.
lock it up.
Uh-oh.
Shit, one of these wide receivers. That's nuts. Luther Burden.
Okay.
That's okay. Then we take Ibuka.
Okay. So we take Ibuka.
We're taking Ibuka.
Welcome to the team.
And now we just turbo it.
Yeah, now you turbo it up. Yeah, because we can't trade back or anything.
And we're not getting sucked into it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, what did we get into?
Tyleek Williams, defensive interior. We looked at this guy. I think he had a pretty damn good combine.
I'm happy with that trade.
Yeah,
And we
honestly.
and we got Ibuka.
Because we ended up getting a top wide receiver, I think that's totally fine.
His run date grade defense is 88, like we saw. So if we look at what we did in free agency and trades, this is the exact opposite. His run grade's up there. His pass grade's a little bit down. So he could be that run stopper that we have.
And we do want him. We do need that.
He's green across the board. Not a bad pick. So Trey Amos says, just call me Tay. If Trey Amos is still there, I'd go Amos.
The only thing I'm saying is what's a better need? The cornerback right now or the DI? I'm leaning towards DI, defensive interior.
Let's see what we got closer down to the 50 picks is too, just so we don't have to.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
I definitely don't mind us going to like a defensive line guy.
Let's get him. Let's get Williams.
Or do you like Shamar Turner? Because we've looked at Shamar.
I don't like Shamar Turner. No.
And Alfred Collins is a little too deep. We'd take him next, right?
If he was there, but if there was another, but there's no one here.
Good. Let's grab
him. Yeah.
Let's grab him.
All right. Tyleek Williams, welcome to the team, baby.
Defensive interior. I think we go Judkins right here. We've never picked Judkins.
Okay. Like him over Scattaboo.
I like him over Scattaboo as well.
Let's get him. Let's bring him on to the squad.
Hey, this is how BWBs cook, baby.
Judkins, welcome to the team.
We cook it and book it. We cook it and book it. We cook it and book it and go.
All right.
And hey, back to back, do we go RJ Harvey in the halfback position because we just don't trust Javonte Williams? I'm just kidding. I'm a little too crazy there, right?
I don't hate that. I honestly don't hate that. Tackle Ozzy Trapillo, 6'8", 309. Trapillo brings an ideal build and a scheme versatile football IQ to the tackle position. His size and versatility as a left and right tackle will make him a swing tackle at worst, with the potential to be a solid starter for any run scheme. Okay, Poppy.
Not bad. I do think what do we have any guards available here?
Fuck Boston.
So our next pick's 85.
I don't know, Adam. I'm not hating the RJ Harvey.
Okay. Hey, dude. Back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back.
But just looking at Terrence Ferguson, do you want to bring another Fergie on?
No. 2 Fergusons at tight end. I can't handle that.
Ferguson should be named Canelo, man. This guy looks almost exactly like the boxer Canelo. We're gonna go look at corners to see when we got to start looking at them. So corners start coming up. The next rank of corners come around 100, which we could start looking at 85.
Okay. As you're doing that, AJ, can you put up our picks?
No. Because I have to have the screen open.
Oh, I just thought you could click on your picks right up there.
I can't.
I know.
Because I can't.
No, don't. Yeah, right there.
Sorry,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Hey, if Chris is watching this, do not look.
Dude.
Was not intentional for us to be drafting a bunch of Buckeyes. We're a bunch of Buckeye boys. Devin Neal, we could grab at 85, but hey.
Okay.
Let's grab RJ Harvey. Fuck it. Grab RJ Harvey. We talked about it. We liked it.
Boosh. You been boosh, baby.
Okay, so linebackers. Let's see linebackers here.
How about Kevin Winston Jr.? Let's see. He's a great run stopper. He's not a very good coverage grade, so he's probably. I mean, he had a terrible step down from last season.
We need to make sure we have good coverage guys. I think run grade at 90 is solid, but I think we've grabbed. Coverage? Oh no, we grabbed a lot of pass rusher guys, right?
How about Marcus Embo, tackle,
all green,
Purdue. 6'5", 300. Embo is small and struggles with NFL level strength and pass protection and when displacing in the run game. But he moves extremely well and should get a shot to start at guard or tackle at some point during his rookie contract. I mean, bringing him on, he's a right tackle. They say he's small. He's 6'5", 300, which I would say maybe he's like 290 then.
Any guards? Like who's any guards that are there? There's not a lot of guys after these first couple rounds, right? Yeah. Oh, Tate Ratledge. Hey, we're Ratledge boys. We could probably grab him next. Oh no, this is 85. Right there. Tate Ratledge. Mullet.
We got to go Ratledge.
Yeah, we're Ratledge boys.
6'6", 320. Ratledge isn't the most dynamic athlete, but his solid pass blocking technique and downhill power in the run game give him a chance to be a starter.
Number 69, mullet and mustache. We're Ratledge boys.
Yeah, bring him on the team. Welcome to the team, Ratledge, you fucking rat.
Fucking Ratledge.
And now we're waiting a long time to 150.
Boot says, how would you guys feel about Cowboys signing Nick Chubb if Genty isn't available at 12? We got our guards, we got our halfbacks, we got our defensive interior, and we got a wide receiver. What are you feeling right now?
It's gonna have to be one of these tight ends, man.
Look at Luke Kandra, that guard. What's his stats?
We just picked up a guard.
Right. We're Ratledge boys.
I mean, I'm not against it. Actually, looking at him, let me just.
We saw some greens.
So 6'4", 323. Condra athleticism is measured approach to the game give him the floor of a solid zone scheme backup and an average starting ceiling. The end result will depend on his ability to play with better pad level and flexibility. But hey, we're kind of looking for a guy who can just do something for us, and I think maybe Quincy Riley might be the guy to go for.
What about what you saw Elijah Huzzy? He's another corner that was up above there. Did you bring him up? Yeah, Huzzy.
Huzzy didn't have the best season, but let's look at what they say. I mean, he's been consistent.
Good with man coverage.
Not, he's 5'10", 195, scouting coming soon.
Okay, draft buzz him maybe?
Yeah, we got a draft buzz.
Get a draft buzz on Elijah Huzzy.
And Huzzy's kind of a name that I'm into. Elijah Huzzy, looking at me, looking at you. 5'10", 193.
Plays a lot of man
measurables.
Yeah, man press coverage, cornerback. I
ain't into it.
Not into it at all.
You couldn't sell me on this guy just looking at that, so I need to, I need to really.
I'm not sold on him either. I'm not a Huzzy guy. This is one of those ones where it's like a 150 pick. We could go down a bit more.
No, Simon Barrow Jr. Look, I know we got a defensive interior.
I'm good picking up. I'm good picking up another D-line guy.
Yeah, we need someone who can run defense, and this guy's got an 84 grade on his run defense, and actually even some pass rush grade. He's a B gap dude. I'm just gonna go look at
linebacker from Penn State, Nittany Lions. This was your guy.
Nittany Lions. Kobe King. Let me look at him. He's actually pretty good on 83.6 on his PFF. Let's see how he did with his measurables here. Looking at the Skittle board. You know what? I'd be okay with Kobe King because he plays a lot of coverage. So regardless if he allows a lot of snaps, at least he has the experience. I'd be okay to go with Kobe King here. Kobe King's in an awkward place where he's 161. I think we just go for him. Let's get him. Let's bring him on the team.
Yeah.
Kobe King, welcome to the team.
And we didn't even draft buzz you because that's how crazy we are.
Cody Simon, 6'2", 235. Simon is a traditional inside linebacker who would play best in a 3-4 with a fellow inside linebacker next to him. His length and overall athletic limitations likely make him a rotational and reserve linebacker who plays soundly to round out a depth chart.
Yeah, we didn't love him when we looked at him again. We got a lot of Buckies on our board.
We do, but honestly, it's just about where the cards fall. We're picking at 172. He's right there.
Yep.
Ahead of him is a quarterback and Kyle McCord, Connor Colby guard, Thomas Fidone the second tight end. Not an edge.
Not an edge.
So the next guy is Tonka Hemingway. We can take that in 174.
If we wanted to.
If we want him, and
we
I'm not against it.
What's the next corner? Just so we see, dude. Let's just bring on the Buckeye.
Let's bring on Cody Simon.
We're Buckeye boys today.
Double linebackers, double running backs. We don't give a
you, Anth.
Cody Simon.
Welcome to the team.
And now we can kind of stretch on this one, in my opinion, because we've picked up a guy who was BPA. Now we can go to our
Tonka
Hemingway. I do have him on.
We've grabbed Tatanka before.
Okay.
Tatanka, let's do it.
Oh, there we go. 183. Tonka, welcome to the team. Tonka Hemingway. So now I think we've got 2 DIs, two RBs.
Hey, we're
stacking.
Hey, do we like Brady Cook? Do we take the Canadian boy Curtis Rourke, which we haven't taken? His brother Nathan Rourke's the starting quarterback of the BC Lions.
I don't actually. Rourke is great. So is Brady Cook. Brady Cook had a really good
I like Brady
combine.
Cook. I like Brady Cook.
Okay, let me just have a quick look. What we're going to do it based off of his yards per average, okay? 7.9. And now we'll look at Rourke.
Hoodie Kush is telling us we do have a backup quarterback. We have Will Greer, which is not much of a backup.
Here. I think it's Rourke.
I think, hey, Canadian boy.
Let's do it. Curtis Rourke, we're taking you. Round 6.
Oh,
welcome to the Dallas
Canada.
Cowboys. Brady Cook, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys.
The Bandwagon Boys go back-to-back on every play.
Oh, Chimmery Dick.
Chimmery Dick is there.
Chimmery Dick. Now, this guy is 6'1", 195, played for the Florida Gators. I think he was, for where he's being drafted right now, he's pretty decent. Just only had 2 touchdowns. That's his major flaw. 6'1", 206. Clark lacks difference, making NFL explosiveness and acceleration, but he's an experienced and versatile safety prospect who can be a valuable depth player as a strong safety and can operate in a 2-high safety system. Poppy don't mind that.
I know you don't mind.
He wasn't terrible. That's the thing.
Did good against Michigan.
Let's do it.
I think there's good upsides for him. He's not a corner.
He's a safety, though.
If you see somebody else there that you want.
No, I don't. At this point, I'm happy to take Dean Clark, Fresno State. Give me that dog.
Welcome to the team. Same guys are still sitting here.
Same guys still sitting here.
Jake Majors.
Let's have a look-ski at him. Center.
I mean, could this be our center that we kick
from Texas?
Baby out? Scouting summary soon. 6'3", 315.
I mean, you know what we got to do.
Yeah, we got to draft buzz this guy. I want a mustache.
If he's got a mustache,
he's getting drafted.
If not, it doesn't mean he's not. If he doesn't, but
does that count? He looks like a center. He kind of looks like he's a center guy. His 40 time almost broke under 5.
Great pass blocker. Let's get him.
Okay, grab him.
Jake Majors.
Welcome to the team.
Hey, we got a major announcement for you, brother. Welcome to the team.
Hook 'em.
Hook 'em.
Hook 'em.
You hooker.
Okay.
2 more picks left. 241 and 249. I mean, safety 2 or just cornerback?
Just cornerback.
Okay, well let's take a cornerback. Let's take someone who has
good measurables. Okay, this guy started as a wide receiver, which did well for Travion Diggs.
6 foot 205. Mac McWilliams. I'm just looking at size right now. 5'10", 185 on these next 2 guys. Cam Miller, we've looked at before. 6'1", 184. And Shamari Simmons, 6 foot 195. So 6'1", 184, 5'10", 185, 6 foot 205. Let's take Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy Hill.
I like him. Tommy Hill, I like the way you spell it. Welcome to the team. We're not even draft buzzing you. We don't. Okay,
well,
so
hang on, we got it.
Okay, so Tommy Hill, we're draft buzzing him.
It's a little late, but welcome to the party.
And you're not even on draft buzz. Hey, so who's going to be our last pick?
Pick, Ty Robinson. No,
that'll be our third. So either go edge, go wide receiver, or go tackle.
How about Ethan Downs?
Yeah,
6'4", 265. Had a good run defense grade. Not the best pass rush, but we are looking for that run defense to help kind of just shore that up. And if you're on draft by Ethan Downs, oh my God, you are. Please be cool. Dear Lord. I mean, we almost have to.
I think we have to. Hey, good
great bench.
Whoa.
Good 40. Welcome to the
welcome to the team.
You nerdy piece of shit. Don't ever look me in the eyes. Don't ever look at me in the eyes.
Ethan Downs, welcome to the team. You're our last pick.
You know what? It was a different draft, hey?
Okay, here we go.
Our trade?
So we gave our number 12 to the Broncos, and we picked up a 20, a 51, and an 85. We selected Emeka Ibuka.
In the 20th? Pick 20?
Pick 20.
A.
Then we picked Tyleik Williams from Ohio State Buckeyes, so pairing him up with his teammate, A-, defensive interior.
And then the other round 2 pick we picked up from that trade, we got Kinshawn Judkins, B+. Okay, Poppy. Then we said, why not double down? RJ Harvey sitting there. We didn't like anyone else at 76, so we took RJ Harvey, another B+, halfback. And then with our second pick that we picked up with that first round trade to move back.
It was a free pick.
Free pick. We pick up Tate Ratledge. Only got a C on that guard, but we know when you got a mullet,
When you got a mullet and a stash like that and you're number 69, you know you're rocking hard.
he probably smokes too, and that's super cool.
Oh, fuck right. He does.
Kobe King, linebacker at 150, got a C minus. Cody Simon, linebacker at 172, got a B minus. We're just trying to add some competition.
We're looking at depth here, right?
Tonka Hemingway, C. At 174, defensive interior. And then Curtis Rourke at 205,
Canadian
sixth
boy.
round. We picked up a quarterback. We said, let's see what this Canadian boy has. A. We got an A there.
Do the Cowboys, does the Cowboys fan crew want a Canadian quarterback down the road? Yeah, maybe we do.
And ignore that trade because that was the trade that
we had to give to the
we had
Bills.
to give. So we got Dean Clark.
Fresno State.
With that trade with the Bills from Fresno State. At 207 C+, he's a safety. And then Jake Majors, a center from Texas at 211 B-. Tommy Hill, cornerback 241 at C. I feel like I'm reading an entire roster.
Dude, there are a lot of picks.
And Ethan Downs B+ edge at 249. That gives us an A-.
A-.
Holy, that might have been our best yet.